Coincidentally, it's raining here too.
That
Oh,
was
it's a beautiful sunny day
beautifully
for
done.
us.
Yeah. Nice work.
Someone had to do something. You guys obviously weren't.
We cannot say for sure. This creature is from across the void. There are so many that they defy categorization.
It's a ligamental.
A what?
A ligamental.
Made up of ligaments and sinew. It fits.
Very well. This creature is a ligamental.
Are we making up words right now? He's alive. Now for long.
Agony. What manner of pain is this?
Electrocution. About 10,000 volts.
Hurts. Unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Please. I got hit by lightning 20 minutes ago.
That's stench.
That's decaying body flesh.
Can't be. You, a demon spawn? On this plane?
There was a demon inside of me, but not anymore.
The corruption is still thick within you.
Uh-oh.
Why do you come here to torment me?
Why did he come
There is
here?
no demon. I got rid of it.
You are a fool. The corruption lingers.
Okay. I like the guy's
Creature,
head.
You
He's
are
very
at
cool.
our mercy. Return home through the void at once.
You know I cannot. I used all my energy to get here. I will not survive the return journey without food. I must feed. on
Okay, there's a
food
bunch of
flesh.
bodies in the other
In this
room,
world,
so maybe you
nothing
can give him
else
a
will
body,
sustain
an
me.
arm or so. He'd have enough, right? Yeah.
What? That's... Ugh.
Okay, maybe not. I do worry about myself when I
Inside
come up
this
with these
building?
things.
Yes. Yes, there is. Slaughtered only hours ago.
Fresh meat. That is
Fresh
perfect.
meat.
Let me consume my fill, and I will leave you in peace.
What was that from? Diablo? Yeah.
I do not
Fresh
think I can do
meat.
that. It would draw too much attention. The police are bound to notice.
What?
Not to mention the victims inside are innocent. They have families, loved ones. They'll want closure.
I like his
am
eyes.
innocent
They're looking
too,
at us like, are you
Mageling.
effing kidding me?
You summoned me. I merely answered. Would you kill me just for that?
We didn't summon
It
him.
speaks true, Eli. What is your decision?
We have to give him an
Wait.
arm.
You're putting this on me?
Eli,
Yes.
we need an arm.
I'm not the one that has to cut that thing's throat. I can't decide that for you.
Let him feed.
Yes. It is the most practical.
Hey, listen, you
solution.
summoned me. It's hard
I'm
to
gonna be sick.
understand. I did summon you,
Rise,
Slayer.
creature.
I said,
Keep
I
your
sure
fill
hope
and be
Slayer
gone.
sees this part.
Are you finished?
Please, please, please be finished.
Watch the VOD if you don't believe me.
Yes, I believe I can make the return.
I still see
journey and
bodies.
survive. Thanks be to you, Jinchao.
Seriously.
Mage.
All right, now take your
Spawn.
sinewy
I shan't
carcass
trouble
and
you
get the
again.
hell out. All
It
right,
is done. It is over.
it is
Thank
done.
God.
It is over.
Let's get out of here.
All in all,
Oh, that's
this
awful.
was eventful.
Yeah, eventful.
We did fine work this night.
We all did.
Agreed. You showed immense fortitude, especially for one in your...
That's right. Make me one of you guys now. That's me, full
You
of.
wanna
I
tell
would
her
have
or
said
should
that's
I?
me, full of.
1 year has passed
fortitude,
since
but-
your possession. You were wanted by the police for many violent crimes.
You certainly can't go back to acting.
No more acting
Indeed.
for me.
Although there might be a new role you can play. The demon that infested you, that creature we just defeated, mere taste of what is out there.
And they just keep coming. We need manpower. Look, you saw us in action tonight. It's obvious we need all the help we could get.
Okay.
Just as it is obvious
Mel
your old
is
life is
on
gone.
your side.
But we can help. We can give you a new identity, a new life, a new purpose.
Yeah, feel free
Normally
to pull that
there's a
over.
vetting process, but you more than proved yourself tonight.
So, what say you? Will you join us?
Yes. We're joining. You guys are obviously. Count me in.
Say that again after my powers reach.
None of us are at full strength. Come, we can find suitable sleeping arrangements back at our headquarters.
Sleeping sounds great. By the way, my name's Eli. This is Mandana.
Mandana.
Welcome to the Unavowed, my friend. Trust me, Your life will never be the same.
Okay, we have made it through the prologue. That would be my guess. Awesome. So far, I like it a lot. I like it a lot, Mordecai. Puzzles are a little bit, you just really have to think. No, good thing we have two brains. Didn't the guy summon a fireball? Maybe standing in the rain the entire time isn't too beneficial for him. But, yeah, agreed, absolutely, Slayer. He got shocked.
Axis of
What a
evil.
awful, stupid pun. I forgive me and everyone else for hearing that. Reverse at 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. I think I saw a
Well, this is our first time we're playing it as a blind playthrough, so we don't know what to expect. But we do have an expert in the channel, so hopefully he will help us along, or she. An old publicity shot of you and Maury. How'd this get here? We are a, Mel, Mike, MJ, I love when you serenade me. Yes. I love my Halloween sound clips. I always get so hyper and so happy for them. They're not for everybody, though. Most people like, I don't want to listen to it. But it's all good. It's all great. I had another one, but I don't know if he's going to get on tonight. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today as we play this amazing game. I love the graphics of it. It's definitely worthy of its... the hype. Came out last year, for those who don't know, and it's more than just a point and click adventure. It's the next generation point and click adventure, kind of a combination. So that's kind of a nice thing. That's not cherry pie on our butt. Cherry pie, you are a blockhead. Sorry I'm late. I had a very rough morning. What happened, Perf? If you want to talk about it. Sorry that you had a rough morning. If I'm not looking at the camera, it's because we have the streaming avatars to the immediate right of me. And so I'm launching them there. Because Unavowed, even though it said is a windowed, it does not window down more. Wadjet Eye Games' next game will be very interesting. They are trying 3D for the first time. Cool. Do you know the name of it or when it will be out? I definitely am interested in knowing that for sure. And we're just waiting on Chad, who is Edenway 17, to come back. It is called Techno Babylon 2, and it might take Babylon. And it might take some more years. Gotcha. Understand. Well, it's nice to have. So I'm thinking you follow them very closely beyond beta testing this game, obviously. I didn't get to sleep until 6:30 a.m. and I laid in bed for hours and hours. Around 4, I was laying there and felt something weird. Next, you had that awful bloody nose. So, perp, I'm so sorry. So you fell asleep finally and woke up around 12:30 and don't feel like you slept at all. Are you getting sick? I know you get migraines and stuff, but is there more going on? And have you? I mean, you go to the doctor still to check everything, right?
He's pregnant.
No. And I'm not going to say that. So anyway. And if you heard him whisper it, ignore it.
Per feeling, you might want to go check out your OBGYN. Just text.
I hit him for you, Perf. Don't worry about it. I got you. I cold cock him if I have to. No, I won't.
We saw the violence inherited in the system here.
Yeah. Yeah, doctors have no answers, really.
Anyway, that was like with our cat,
Yeah,
Had a
yeah,
bad
definitely.
case of who-knows-itis.
Yes. And
Okay.
unfortunately, she didn't survive. An old publicity shot of you and Maury. How did this get here? Is
Okay,
there
I saw like
something-
somebody play a small piece. I think they were playing the male bartender or something like
Uh-huh.
that, and I think there was, some other shot here instead. So
Oh, interesting. I thought you did like something to the picture. I thought you like clicked on it or something. Well, hope you feel better. Take it nice and easy today, Perf. A tiny twin bed, a faded old poster of a heavy metal band. What is the heavy metal band called?
Axis of Weevil.
Axis of Weevil. Awesome.
Hey, you got to be careful of those weevils, with your cotton plants and stuff. So.
A silver crucifix might be useful if vampires are real. Can we take the crucifix? I'm all about taking the crucifix. Nope, not this time. A scratched up violin and bow. A little brass elephant with the memento of Siam written on the underside. So this room is all about her play. Like things she's done in her play over the years, except for the dead bodies. Yep, gonna try. Absolutely. Okay. Well, go ahead and click. I've got the chat. A whole pot of espresso. Outside, you can see the hustle of downtown. Nightlife on the street below. So it's raining, but to me, it looks like it's more like daytime.
Yeah, it looks kind of lighter, but
Okay, should play the bartender origin story next. It's the most complex one. Well, okay, we will take that definitely into consideration.
so I'm guessing you can play this in multiple different ways. And if you do like a female or the male actor or something, I'm going to guess some of these pictures and certain other elements might change. But I'm going to guess you could sort of play this in at least 3 different ways, like as a cop, actor, or a bartender.
But yes, things change in many ways. Cool. This is the game of the month for us. So once we get done with this one, we'll hit the bartender.
That's kind of interesting. One of my favorite series is the Quest for Glory series, which you can play it as at least one of several different classes, generally a fighter, mage, or a thief. In the later games, the paladin. And so some of the puzzles change. We also recently played Maniac Mansion for the first time, so that was kind of interesting how some of the puzzles are a little different depending on which person you have.
He said it didn't went as complex as planned, but money.
Yeah. So yesterday I was watching part of a stream of Lori and Corey Cole, who did the Quest for Glory games, and then they have Hero U, and they're currently working on a fundraiser for their next game, Summer Days at Hero U. And they were talking about like the days during at Sierra, and there were definitely a lot of conditions of, how much time do you have, how much money do you have, and it was interesting kind of talking about this, how much money the early games they worked on were slated for, and then just of course how much money it costs, and especially if you're doing these games, especially with a really small team. Was the developer for this, was it just like a solo effort? I mean, besides the voice acting, or I'm trying to remember, is it Dave Gilbert? Is that the Watch It games, or is
I
it,
bet
or is that a
Mordecai's
different
going
one?
to be able to tell us that shortly.
So-
So we'll wait for the answer for that. But talking about Quest for Glory,
Quest for
yes,
Infinite.
Dave Gilbert.
Yeah,
Dave
okay.
Gilbert.
Okay, yeah. There's also a Francisco Gonzalez. Is that it?
Francisco Gonzalez,
Or
who
is
is
somebody- is there
Space Quest historian.
no, well maybe no. I think did Lamplight City or something.
He's Space Quest historian's friend, Francisco Gonzalez. Did Lamplight. We haven't
Okay.
played that one either. I don't think that's.
Cool.
All right.
Is it the new God of War?
He
No.
is playing the new
All
God of
right.
War. Enjoy the game. I beat it. Of course, you know that. So enjoy it. Have a good time.
She
It's
lies.
a great
She
game.
stopped just before the
No
end.
way. I beat it.
No.
Yes, the PS4 one. Okay. Even got the trophy. I've got the NG Plus. So I beat it.
Drink coffee. Come on, drink.
All right.
Drink
Nope,
coffee.
don't want to drink coffee. So anyway, did you play any of the Quest for Infamy games? We have.
No.
I have not.
No. I have. I think I have them. I think I bought them. If you're talking about the famous Quest games, there's like Road to Ruin, Rome.
Rome to Ruin.
Yeah, there's some of those I have them. I'm pretty sure I do. If not, I need to definitely go get them
Yeah.
someday. I'm
Yeah.
really bad with playing newer games. Like I said, I finally played Maniac Mansion. That game's over 30 years old.
Yeah,
Day of the Tentacle.
he's more of the retro adventurer, and I'm more of the newer adventurer. New games, adventure games, and stuff like that. So we kind of just mix. We're a yin for each other's yang, because he teaches me about the retro, and I show him the new. So, so far I'm really the rusted sword looks like it may break if you cough loudly. What about the framed photograph? Is the one we saw, right? Is there anything in the dresser?
It doesn't seem like
Is there anything to do with the framed photograph? It's stick.
here there. It's just
Okay, nothing in the
showing the
dresser
pictures.
to put in the inventory. What about that little armoire? That's not active. So that's like an unactive. There is something over there with the window is all. And the hustle of the nightlife. Bottle of brandy. Can you take the bottle of brandy?
it seems like she just sees it.
It's crusted with age.
You crusty brandy.
Yeah. All right, maybe there's nothing in this room. Do you know, Mordecai, if there is the space bar shows us the hot spots type thing? Vicious looking weapons. Whoosh. I thought, yeah. Well, Mandana moves with slow down, please. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. Okay, can we... Vicious looking weapon... A helmet. Can we take the helmet? The bottle looks ancient and engraved with indecipherable characters.
Do not even consider
You
it.
don't
Is it
think
her
so?
bottle?
Okay. But I gotta be honest at this point, I'm never using the hotspot display in any game, so I might have just forgotten about it. Gotcha. Because sometimes that helps every once in a while, like when I'm playing Gibbous, just because it's so much content that it's easier for me just to hit that space bar
Please do not disturb
when
those.
after
It took
I've
centuries
explored
to
and make
arrange
sure I
them just
didn't
the way I
miss
like them.
anything. Okay.
You suck at it.
Can we talk to her? There's not a drop of sweat.
She's a genie.
You are awake.
You're awake.
Did you sleep well?
I'm awake. Did we have any odd dreams? Well, you just came out of the bottle.
This astonishes you. After
This
all you've
astonishes you
experienced.
after
I
you
suppose
experience.
I should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
That's me, Miss Unpredictable. Everybody who knows me calls me
Well,
that.
Miss Unpredictable. You certainly surprised us last night. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out.
You know who
In the
she-
meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
She kind of reminds me of later April O'Neil. Same kind of, look about her and stuff. She's not a genie. But the stone steps are black with something. Okay, and there's my fireball, dude. The wedding photo hangs on an old photo of a quaint suburban house. The old color of Eli and Mandana. Well, it's a happier time, certainly. Beckett. Okay, that's him and his wife, not Mandana. Some precisely calculated fireball trajectories. Boy, he's really good with those fireballs, isn't he? Of course, like Slayer did mention about the fireballs are pretty ineffectual when it's raining outside. Might want to get some new weapons.
I said the rain wasn't touching him.
Don't surprise a fire mage like
Oh,
that.
maybe that's
Bad
because
idea.
he's a fire mage.
Hi. You settling in okay?
This place is kind of weird. It's kind of cool.
I guess it kind of is. Where else can you see a guy throw fire without paying for it? But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight.
So I gotta
Okay.
find my skill.
Faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Okay. Could I ask
I
a few
don't see why
questions?
not.
Hopefully we can go right down the list. Can we talk about
Look,
the... Okay.
I really wanted to get... Huh, you too, huh? Wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are, who you were.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard. I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works. You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had.
4
Well,
days.
yeah. When you deal with demons, you don't leave anything to chance. Not to mention lightning. If I hadn't prepared, it could have fried you. Not to mention me. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing.
So he summoned that
I know
thing?
the creature was technically blameless, but I'm still not sure we made the right call.
Okay, so
Still,
we could have killed
I
him.
suppose it's too late now.
Maybe.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
How long have you been with
Since
the
the
Unavowed?
Nixon administration,
Oh.
I'm older than I look.
He said 50 years.
Yeah.
How
If
old
you
are you?
must know, I'm 92.
Boy, he looks great for
It's the
92.
magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required.
So I'm guessing this is it. You're stuck forever in the age in which they
It is
took
what
you.
it is, okay? I'm a mage. We live long lives. And a story.
Yeah, pretty much.
Totally wizard.
Never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas.
Never use the word
I'm a
wizard.
mage with a capital M. The capital is also important.
That's important.
That's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Doesn't that fire hurt?
Kind of tingles, but that's it. It's kind of like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh. Clothes, though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof.
Why
How
do you live
think?
down there?
Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
Hi, Newfie Monkey. Thank you so much for lurking. Hopefully you're having
I
a
know a
great
little bit
day
about that.
and enjoy
What do
your
you wanna
stream
know?
as well. Thank you.
Well, we're sort of supernatural police. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that. Gosh, a really long time.
Okay.
Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask.
And the Kalash
As
is
far
who
as
we're
I'm
supposed to
concerned,
see.
we do good work. That's all that matters.
More.
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything.
Okay.
But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
Okay, more threats. How much is a lot more?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway.
Okay. Let's talk
Sure.
about something else. Could
You had time to process.
didn't
to
we
be
ask that
honest,
one?
I'm just glad. I just wish I know the creature was technically
Okay.
still.
we've asked about the pictures
Look, I really.
and leaving it to him. Okay. All right. I'll take us up. I want to see if that works now. I want to. Did you look at everything in here? Fire extinguishers. A wise precaution when a fire mage is throwing fireballs at things. But you know what I have a problem with? Why would you put? Okay. Why would you put the fire extinguishers right by the target practice area, like that close? Because wouldn't that blow up if given the chance? I would think that that would be an issue, but maybe I'm wrong. A black and white photograph of two young girls. It's probably his daughters, or maybe his wife and her sister, or probably his daughter. A scrawled list of obscure formulas. It's all Greek to you. Oh, hold on. That clicked me up off the thing. Okay, here's another photo. Ah, that's what he used to look like in his life.
Same old green lamp.
Yeah, and the desk is the same, I think, too. Nope, the desk is not the same. It's sort of the same, but it has a roll top, yeah, or a
Maybe
cadenza.
not, has a-
Okay. Just looking around here. There is no hotspot, so it is, in fact, check the wall and make sure. It looks like we got it all.
What's the scroll on the right?
This, nothing. But this was funny. And as I pointed out, why would you have it that close? Because I think if you hit
And
with
one more at the top of the stairs.
into what? Oh yeah, well, one more precautionary at the top of the stairs. So you have to run up the stairs if the building is on fire and grab the fire extinguisher. And hey, this sounds like overcooked. Obvious answer: why not? Good point. I still would put it over here. But I'm a practical person, and practicality demands crackstones. Let's go up here. Okay, and this room right here is where Kalash is, I believe. Hello, Kalash. The spirits in these bottles are the drinking kind, at least you hope. A blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. It's either a Tiffany lamp or a very good replica. A colorful painting of a mother and child. Arc. And then there's this one that didn't have any. Okay. A ship in the bottle hangs in place of honor above the door. Hello, Winkers.
Times come to play here in my garden of magic.
This bottle emits a faint hum. Smoke dances up the chimney from the warm embers of the fire. Okay, there's a piece of paper I wanted to see.
A book or something on the table.
I clicked on it, but the book is not anything of importance. So I think we hit it pretty good in this room. There's the candle. There's a... Okay. Let us see. An impossibly old, impossibly muscled, and impossibly blue man gazes into the fire.
Hmm? Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
Okay, so it was either this or get arrested. Yes, I am here to join the Unavowed. You're blue. Okay, what do you want to ask? You want to ask if we're blue? You're blue. Did you fall into a vat of blueberries and now you are Violet Beauregard blue? All right,
No,
blue.
I am Kalash. I am a djinn of the ancient.
Of course, he's a djinn.
and
Let's
I
be
run this
respectful.
branch of the Unavowed. And you? You
Let
were
us be
possessed.
respectful.
How'd you let that happen?
And you were possessed. I didn't exactly let it happen. It was a book. I touched it, and then you think I wanted to be possessed? What you want to do?
Middle one.
It was a book. I touched it. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing.
Stop it. Such a
Oh,
thing would have
sloppy,
been
sloppy.
unthinkable.
Don't touch the books there,
In
Chad.
my day,
In my
even
day.
a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone.
Oh, dear.
Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft. Needs toughening up. How tough are you, new girl?
I'm an actor. I do all my own stunts. I got the scars to prove it. I stopped that monster in the alley. I got hit by lightning yesterday several times. What do you want to choose?
Let's do the middle one.
I stopped that monster in the alley.
Yes. While its back was turned, a child would be victorious in those
back was
circumstances. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh, yes, it will come.
It will
At
come.
any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Okay, so this guy,
Him again.
didn't he tell me to go talk to the others?
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Oh. Can we talk about the Unavowed?
I might know a thing or two about that.
How long has the Unavowed been around?
Nobody knows for sure. Not even I. But this branch is exactly 393 years old. I know because I founded it.
You founded this
Yes,
place?
this city was becoming a force to be reckoned with the supernatural